Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Just making sure my screen recorder is working and my microphone is working, and let's start the video. Good evening, everybody. It's me, Artist and Invader, here with your Invader's nightly news and weather forecast for June 8th, 2020. If you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe, like, and share, and hit that bell button, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more weather news content you can depend on. Right now, the top headlines is your June long-range outlook, tracking severe weather updates, and the remains of Cristobal heading northward and bringing more rain, flash flooding into Canada. Here's the latest updates with the coronavirus news. And we have your June long-range outlook and your severe weather outlook for the rest of the week and stuff. But let's begin with the coronavirus news worldwide. Right now, confirmed cases. We have over 6,799,713 confirmed cases and over 388 deaths so far. Right now in the United States, we have a surpassing milestone with over 1,999,671 confirmed cases and over 112,579 deaths so far. You can see the United States has really close to 2 million confirmed cases. So probably by tomorrow will be when the United States might hit 2 million confirmed cases by tomorrow, June 9th or June 10th. But I think June 9th, this is when we're going to hit 2 million confirmed cases by June 9th. Tomorrow is going to be a milestone in the United States. 2 million confirmed cases by tomorrow. We'll be watching very closely as these cases are spreading very faster than we expected. And Brazil has the highest confirmed cases. We got Russia, UK, India, Spain, Italy, Peru, Germany, Iran, Turkey, France, Chile, Mexico, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, Canada, mainland China, Qatar, and all these other countries with our confirmed cases and deaths. We scroll down here, new cases over time worldwide. Today, June 7th, yesterday, we have seen over 136,409 confirmed cases. June 7th, yesterday, new cases over time worldwide. New cases over time worldwide with the curve is not flattening, cases are still going up. As you can see, here's some top news worldwide. Coronavirus updates. Astronomical spread is rare, reports WHO, World Health Organization. Coronavirus spread by people with no symptoms appears to be rare. WHO official says as more Americans heads out, 22 states are seeing jumps in new coronavirus cases. Coronavirus deaths added in Santa Clara, Contra Costa counties. CNN says, CNN says gene studies suggest coronavirus came to California multiple times. USA Today says coronavirus shutdown prevented 60 million infections in the USA. Study says. Right now we are tracking coronavirus in the United States in top headlines as we're tracking it. Here's the latest updates you need to know. Right now in the United States, confirmed cases, we have a record milestone with over 661 confirmed cases. New York State is still in confirmed cases right now with over 799 confirmed cases and over 24,299 deaths so far. So New York State still in confirmed cases. We got New Jersey, followed by California, Illinois, Massachusetts. Just loading everything up. Okay, anyway. We got Illinois, followed by Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, Texas, Florida. We got Michigan, Maryland, Georgia, Virginia, Connecticut, Louisiana, Ohio, and all these other states with confirmed cases and deaths. You see there's a lot of confirmed cases and deaths right now. As we're watching very closely, you can see confirmed cases are going up and deaths as well. As you can see, the confirmed cases are going up and deaths as well. So you can see we are seeing a lot of confirmed cases and deaths. You can pause the video to see your state's confirmed cases and deaths if you want to. So we can moving as. So as you can see, we're watching very closely with the confirmed cases and deaths. But you can see we are seeing a lot of confirmed cases in the United States. As you can see, we're seeing a lot of confirmed cases and deaths for each state. Curve is going up and down. Trending is still going up here in each of these states. You can clearly watch these states' confirmed cases going up and down. You can pause the video there. You can see your state's confirmed cases and deaths as well. But you can see a lot of trend is going up and down each state. New cases at a time in the United States. Yesterday, June 7th, we have reported 18,556 new confirmed cases. Cases at a time curve is still going up in the United States. The test conducted June 1st. June 1st. Still the same numbers. Nothing has changed since the last time we did Invaders Not in the News and Weather, or Invaders Weather News. But as we already read that, okay, so once the coronavirus epicenter in the U.S., New York City begins to reopen. Coronavirus infections are on the rise in 21 U.S. states, with cases spiking in California, Arizona, and North Carolina. Shutdowns prevented 60 million coronavirus infections in the U.S., study finds. Reopening states are blindsided by protests. National coronavirus update. Some U.S. states are seeing increases in coronavirus cases. Let's begin with the latest severe weather updates at Invader weather updates on severe weather. This is the headlines right now as we track severe weather in the United States. So you can see on the satellite radar loop, we got Cristobal here, got some storms firing up there. We got Cristobal right here. You can see the severe weather just backside the system. Got more flooding and rain with this system to bring. So you can see we're watching very closely on the severe weather we're watching. We do have an enhanced risk of severe weather today. Let me show you the models real quick. So yes, we do have enhanced risk of severe weather today. There is a enhanced risk of severe thunderstorms from central Nebraska, from central Nebraska to northwest Minnesota. There is a slight risk of severe thunderstorms over portions of the plains and upper Mississippi Valley in association with Cristobal. Yes, we got some, so Cristobal's bringing some really flash flooding issues and some storms up here in the enhanced risk area. So we've got a lot of going on to talk about, and we'll be covering all this here on Invaders Nightly News and Weather. But let's begin with the severe weather topic. As you can see, I'll give you a June long-range outlook since I didn't do it yet, but I'm going to give you a long-range outlook soon. But let's begin with the severe weather outlook. Here's the discussion. You can pause the video and read. Here we got the day 1 outlook. So tornado risk. We have a 5% tornado risk in this region. This is all mainly from Cristobal, bringing all the straight on the east side of the system. It's the strongest right now. As you can see, the east side, we got a lot of moisture, and backside with the water vapor. And you can see really a lot of moisture with this system. The strongest on the east side, bringing the more rain, and clearly see on the models. But you can see we do have 5% chance of tornado risk right here, 2% here, 5% in these regions, 2% here. Wind risk, we got a 30% wind risk here in this area, 15% here in this region for damaging wind gusts, and large hail expected in this hatch area. And we do have 5% wind risk here as well. But hail risk, we do have a 30% hatch area for possibly large hail expected in this 30% in hatch area right here. As you can see, we're watching very closely in these regions. Let's move to the day 2 and 3 outlook. We do have slight risk, so this is going to be a multi-day severe weather outbreak as we're watching closely. But tomorrow, we do have a slight risk of severe weather for the Chicago, Indianapolis, Louisville, Lincoln, Ara regions. We do have a slight risk for these in the north eastern parts of these regions. But you can see we do have a slight risk of severe thunderstorms across portions of the Midwest and Victory, and across parts of southeast Nebraska, northeast Kansas. Summary scattered to strong severe thunderstorms are expected Tuesday over parts of the Missouri, Mississippi, and Ohio valleys into the upper Great Lakes region, with field trainers possible in addition to localized wind damage. Hail is possible as well over parts of Nebraska and Kansas. Here you can see the system's moving. But here we do have a slight risk right here in these regions, in these populated areas, marginal areas, for these cities. But here, tornado risk, we do have a 5% tornado risk here and here as well. So we're expecting field changes are possible tomorrow. 15% wind risk, 5% wind risk there. hail risk 15% wind hail risk as there as well. We're closely monitoring the weather updates. But so yeah, so gonna be on the lookout for the severe weather. But day 3 outlook, severe weather is never stopping. So June is usually the month that severe weather is firing up. More severe weather as it continues northeastward. Here you can see got a slight risk of severe weather for these regions. Here you can see severe weather is possible into the day 3 outlook. Scattered severe thunderstorms are possible from Ohio into western New York. Wednesday afternoon and evening, isolated strong wind gusts will be possible further south across eastern Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, and Alabama. Here you can see the discussion. You can pause the video and read it. Let's talk more to severe weather as we get into that now. Let's get to the severe weather part we're watching closely. So we got more severe weather up here in this area. This is where the activity we're watching very closely. As you saw in the models, we do have severe thunderstorms are possible. Right here in this region, we got tons of severe weather we're watching here in this area. Let me just load up the models again, see if I can give you a nice focus real. So this is the area where the enhanced risk is possible. Right now, we got many supercell storms firing up here. Right now, we got some supercell storms firing up, and they're colliding each other, bring more rain and storms as the system moves. But you can see a lot of storms that's moved by into Tuesday as it moves through Monday overnight to Tuesday morning, and Tuesday night to Wednesday morning, continue the severe weather threat. As you can see, strong bands of storms moving through. But let's talk more about in the south, where we got tropical depression Cristobal, bringing rain in. Well, let's talk more about tropical depression Cristobal, bringing much of the flash flooding and tornado risk, tornado threat, and damaging winds from Cristobal. Right here, we got Cristobal on. Here you can see the system will bring some strong tornado, probably some field tornadoes, damaging winds. Yeah, you can see as the system moves northward. Here you can see the system moving northward into Canada. So we're tracking tropical depression Cristobal right now as the system has made landfall yesterday, but the system is still bringing flash flooding drift for much of the northeast. And we do have severe weather threat as well. As tropical depression Cristobal, this will actually bring more rain, more damaging winds as well, and field tornadoes are likely. According to Storm Prediction Center, with Cristobal, the system will remain as a tropical depression, then a tropical remain system. This system is expected to move across the the Midwest regions, and this system will enter later on into Canada. Then we got more rain with the backside of the system right here. And here, this is the system we were talking about with today's system. This all the storms we got Cristobal coming up will pull down. Then we got this system moving up. And this will later pull up into Canada. So you can see we got strong mess of thunderstorms that extends from Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, Ohio, and all these storms extends to Canada. You can see these strong bands of thunderstorms moving towards these areas. We're watching very closely with the best models as possible with these systems. Now let's talk about the tornado parameter. We do have a good chance of tornado energy with this system. Here you can watch it right here. Tornado energy is too possible. We got some tornado energy. Fewer tornadoes are expected with the enhanced risk area. As we're watching real closely with the severe weather, we're watching in Cristobal too. But let's talk more about the system right here. But yeah, but Cristobal is expected to bring tornadoes, and we have seen a lot of several tornado warnings with Cristobal with the outer bands as well. We'll be watching closely, and I'm going to show you the models real quick later on. But you can see we got a lot of going on with this system as it moves. But Cristobal will be a threat as well as the system moves into the Midwest. Talking more about that, this is let me show the models real quick on into this region. This is the region we're watching with Cristobal moving into the north Midwest regions. And here's the tornado perimeter. This gets significant tornado perimeter. This gets really interesting. We can see we've got a good tornado threat into Tuesday through Wednesday. This system will bring on the east side a good chance of tornado threat. We can see on these regions got a lot of good chance of tornado threat as the system moves. We can see by Wednesday there's a heavy chance of tornado threat over the Missouri regions. This system will actually bring but this outer band system, or this could be Cristobal, bringing a significant tornado perimeter threat right here as the system moves into the Midwest, into the northern parts, and into Canada. So you can see this system will bring widespread field trainers are expected, widespread severe weather expected as the system moves. But you can see a lot of training permitted there. You can see the model saying we're going to see probably field trainers are possible with crystal ball. But this system is moving into the Midwest, into Canada. We got more energy of these systems. But you can see we're going to see a lot of going on with these systems. But yeah, we're watching closely. But let's talk about the long range outlook. But yeah, so you can see the crystal ball is moving. Right now it's moving like around 10 to 13 miles per hour, or according to the last advisory, it was like 10 to 13 miles. But this system is moving right now into Canada, into the Midwest, into Canada later on, bringing more flash flooding, tropical depression, crystal ball. Moving through. But yeah, you can see here's the GFS models, the long range outlook for the month of June as crystal ball moves into the Midwest and into Canada. This system will bring rain and later on more rain into Canada, flash flooding possible and damaging winds. But you can see the long range outlook. We're gonna see some rain moving. A dry month for it's gonna be a warm month for June. Expecting more rain for much of the Northwest there. But yeah, but we're gonna see some dry conditions for much of the heartland of America. More rain systems here. You can see we're watching. So not a lot of going on for June as we're just gonna see more rain patterns and warmer temperatures. So you can see we're watching. But here's the preset model. And you can see how much rain that crystal ball has fallen into these areas as it has already made landfall into the coast of Louisiana. Here the model saying how much rain will crystal ball bring. If I load up the models for you guys, here it is. Let it load. Let it load, you guys. But you can see crystal ball will bring tons of flooding, tons of flash flooding as it moves. But you can see here's the model runs. Here we're loading up. We're expecting crystal ball to bring up to 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to maybe 5 to 6 or 7 inches of rain as crystal ball moves into the Midwestern regions. And the system will bring more rain up to the northwest, the southeast, and parts of the eastern seaboard here, but it's going to be drier into parts of the western regions here, mainly over here over Canada, over California, the Four Corners, parts of Four Corners got rain, but we got Arizona, Nevada, Utah without rain. So you can see we got a lot of going on there, especially got some less dry conditions, and maybe in parts of Texas, dry conditions. But it's going to be warming up trend, and Northwest got more rain there too, so looks like a warmer trend, but Florida got more rain. Got some rain over here in Florida, part of the coast of Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. So we got a lot of rain up the Northwest. Dry conditions over the warmer regions, of course, as we're watching. So, is the winter season has ended? Of course, it's summertime, you guys. Here's the models. We're not going to see a lot of snow. It's mainly in the northwestern regions, but it's just a little snow activity. But that's not a lot of going on because it's summer now, so we don't have to focus into the we don't have to focus into the winter parts of winter storms anymore. That's not our main focus anymore. The main focus is tornado season, hurricane season, and severe weather season. That's all we're gonna focus, and probably whatever we're gonna expect. But yeah, if winter storms gonna be a concern, that's gonna be next winter, next fall, or where we got more kind of that activity. But as you can see, the air temperatures we're expecting 90s, 80s, and 70s as this system moves through. We can see we got a cold front there. You can see we're gonna bring rain, and you can see we got a cold front pushing through, bringing cooler temperatures into the 60s and 50s. But that's not gonna last long as we got more warming trends up to the 100s over the Arizona, part of California regions. You can see warmer temperatures. We're gonna see 90s, 80s, maybe 100s and 70s right here. So we got June warming trend for much of the U.S. there. You can see really warm temperatures. We're gonna be back in the 90s, 98, 90, 99. Even we got 100s here, but we're gonna be close to humidity, really warm temperatures, 102 in Central of America, the heartland of America, 102 degrees. They're expecting a heat wave, really warm temperatures this June. So stay safe, stay hydrated, Always practice social distancing during the summer. Wash your hands often, at least 20 seconds or more, and make sure you wear face masks when you go to public gatherings or out, supermarkets, shopping. But yeah, it's gonna be a warm summer. It's gonna be really warm, and with the cooler summers, not we will see cooler summers, but it's gonna be a warmer summer. You can see 100s are returning, 90s, 80s, 70s, 100s. So much America will be warm, but we'll be watching. That's all for Invader's Nightly News and Weather Forecast. I'm meteorologist Invader. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at InvaderDid2RBOX and join our Discord server. Links in the description above. And that's all for Invader's Nightly News and Weather Forecast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share, and hit that bell button and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more weather news content you can depend on. I'm meteorologist Invader. Thank you for watching Invader's Nightly News and Weather Forecast. Stay safe, you guys, and have a fantastic day. I'm Judge Invader. That's all for Invader's Nightly News and Weather. See you guys in the next video. Bye. And that's all for Invader's Nightly News and Weather Forecast for June 8th, 2020. I'm meteorologist Invader. Thank you for watching and stay safe out there. See you guys in the next video. Bye.